In order to prevent the result of drought to be lived again, as it affected the whole world during 2008 and 2009, TİGEM actualized its history's biggest irrigation and mechanization project in Ceylanpınar Farm, which forms 51% of its total land assets. Within the frame of this project initiated in 2009 and completed in 2011 as planned, 1,223 deep wells have been opened with the advantage of underground water potential, 25,880 hectares of centrifugal, 20,300 hectares of sprinkler and 3,900 hectares of drip irrigation systems have been established. Within the farm, in which 10,900 hectares had been opened for irrigation in the last 70 years, this project has enabled to irrigate 50,000 hectares to get 2 harvests in 1 year, which used to be once in 2 years due to fallow an increase of wheat yield by 3.6 times, production of maize, soybean, sunflower and forage crops as the second crop, and employment of more than 1,500 personnel in order to satisfy the increasing workload. With the completion of the Public Water Works Administration State Canal in 2015, which is projected within the frame of ongoing Southeastern Anatolia Project Action Plan, total irrigated area in the farm will increase to 92,000 hectares. With Ceylanpınar Irrigation Project, TİGEM has a wider horizon where all strategies are rebuilt on production, quality and efficiency. Apart from Ceylanpınar Farm, 12,500 hectares are open for irrigation in other farms which have the water potential. The existing irrigation systems in these farms are transformed to modern and pressured systems. In all TİGEM farms, with the amount of irrigated land was 16,000 hectares until 2009. Additional 62,400 hectares are open to irrigation between 2009 and 2013, with an investment of 343 million Turkish liras. This amount, which has increased 5 times in the last 5 years, is programmed to be reached to 120,000 of hectares by the end of 2016. Within the scope of mechanization renewal, 119 million Turkish liras of investments was made between 2008 and 2013. About 1,000 outdated tractors were abandoned and 504 tractors with all their tools and equipment were procured. The total number of tractors in TİGEM farms, which was 1,254 in 2008, decreased to 651, with the use of 350 horsepower and IT-equipped tractors for the first time. The amount of fuel consumption have decreased by 45% and the work success was increased by 277%. With the application of remote vehicle braking and fuel automation system, computerized control and supervision of all vehicles and tractors were success and fuel consumption became possible. The project will be applied in all farms in 2014. In order to reduce the cost of soil cultivation and to improve the physical, chemical and the biological aspects of the soil, direct seeding trials were made in 2008 and 2009. Upon the success of these trials, 11,200 hectares in 2011, 18,000 hectares in 2012, and 20,300 hectares in 2012 were planted with this method. In the last 2 years, TİGEM has procured 57 direct seeding machines and saved 240 Turkish liras per hectare. With the procurement of 32 meter working with self-propelled sprayers, fuel oil consumption was reduced by 58% and the working success was increased by 618%. Grain storage capacity has been increased from 16 to 251,000 tons. Until 2016, 165,000 tons will be added to this capacity. Under the scope of modernization of seed processing and preparation facilities, an additional 150,000 tons per hour capacity was added to the previous 160,000 tons per hour capacity. The geographical information system was put into service for the relational data management of all activities carried out in our farms. The camera security and surveillance systems has been established in Turkey's biggest farm, Ceylanpınar, in order to provide security, tracking and control more efficiently from a single center. This system will be established in all our farms in 2014. In the past 10 years, TİGEM has leased its small-scale and continuously loss-making 19 farms to the private sector for a term of 30 years, which altogether forms only 8.3% of total TİGEM land assets. Considerable agricultural and livestock investments are realized by the private sector in these farms. By the end of 2013, 623 million Turkish liras investments was made and 3,000 people are employed in these lease farms. The process for the lease of 2 more farms in 2014 is ongoing. At the end, TİGEM will have the opportunity to carry out its main activities more efficiently and productively in the remaining 16 farms. Large-scale, irrigated and isolated field demands of private sector seed companies are met and contracted seed production is made on 5,000 hectares each year. Under the guidance of the Minister of Food, Agriculture and Livestock, Mr. Mehdi Eker, cooperation with the private sector in the production of potato seed has been initiated in 2012, which used to be based on import. While our country imported 19,000 tons of potato seed in 2012, 20,000 tons of potato seed was produced in our farms in 2013. With this project, the resource spent for import will be kept in the country and local potato seed will be provided to the producers. While TİGEM was actualizing its investments towards agriculture, it also worked on animal breeding projects. With the introduction of sheep milking systems with cold chain facilities, healthier and higher quality sheep milk has been obtained. In the field of sheep breeding, facilities of 22,000 mother capacity were established between 2008 and 2012. It's been programmed to establish 40,000 heads of additional facilities until the end of 2016. With 193 million Turkish liras investments made between 2008 and 2012, TİGEM has established modern cattle breeding facilities with a capacity of 16,000 heads in 7 farms. Establishment of cattle breeding facilities of 5,000 mothers with their biogas production units are started in Gözlü and Ceylanpınar farms. Until the end of 2016, it's planned to add 9,000 mothers of capacity to the existing facilities and to establish biogas technology in all of them. Progeny testing project was initiated in 2012 for the genetic improvement of country's cattle population, and tests for the candidate bulls will be completed in 2016. TİGEM, which used to be known as a loss-making institution, has started to make profit by 2010 as the representative of modern agricultural production in our country. Thanks to the irrigation and mechanization investments it realized, TİGEM was awarded with the ETR Special Award with the Ceylanpınar Irrigation Project in 2013.
TİGEM büyük hamleler yaptı. Sadece Ceylanpınar Tarım İşletmesi'ndeki sulama yatırımlarıyla 500.000 dönüm arazi sulamaya açtı. Ve bunun modern sulama teknikleriyle yapımını gerçekleştirdi. TİGEM'i zarar etmekten kurtarıp kar eden bir kuruluş haline getirdi.
TİGEM moves on with its projects towards the aim of 2023 by contributing to the formation of a better developed, internationally competitive, science and technology-based agricultural sector. With the enormous amounts of investments TİGEM does, our soil becomes more fertile, and with development of our life sources, our hopes for the future grows.